right, Griggs. Okay, so we're going into Halloween energies. Yeah, the lunar eclipse. I actually forgot about it. Hopefully, some people that had trouble sleeping can finally get some sleep. Yeah, and of course, tonight I didn't even think about this either. It's people with a wife. I don't have a wife really, but this is the Halloween party. Tonight is the Halloween party night, so I imagine I am in that area for near the beach at least, but I don't do that kind of stuff. So I just thought about whatever. But yeah, the lunar eclipse energies. Yeah, it's a good night for a party. That's for sure. You always hear it's not too bad. Yeah, weather is good for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was the cats. They're just sleeping after they tore everything apart. So they've actually been doing pretty good. They're trying to go outside, but they're not allowed to. Yeah, I keep Fritzy inside. If I let her outside, there won't be any animals out there. she'll go after all of them. So until somebody big shows up, because she's not. Yeah, Fritzy's not aware what's outside. I mean, she likes birds and all of that, but she's not aware of the predators that are out there. So I don't think she is a match for them. Far from it. That's how you learn, I guess, right? Matthew Perry died. Interesting. It's like a podcaster, cult leader that's out there that nobody's aware of. The cult energy that's starting there. It's like a cult leader in a diapers right now. But some kind of nonsense about the vaccine killed him. Matthew Perry. He's like, I don't think so, dude. He's been on death's door for years. He might have been on death's door for like 10 years at least. So this is gonna happen eventually. It's just interesting it happened on the eclipse. So hopefully it goes somewhere where it's not trapped. But if you're addicted, you're gonna go where the drugs are. So even if you're in the astral realm. So I mean, at least if he goes into the lower realm, at least there is good there with him. So it just obviously has a dark side he can't let go of. So now he's diving into it. So it doesn't mean his soul will be lost forever. Probably not. I think he just needs to get his high off until he can't do it anymore. It's the vibe I'm getting. So I'm not going to channel his energy. I'm kind of doing it this way, and that's as far as I'm going to get. I'm not going to channel his soul. It's like, I don't think you want to do that. Of course, there'll be others that'll be banking on it, which is kind of pathetic out there, but that's a spiritual community for you. But either way, yeah, Matthew Perry, I just feel like I should tap into, I'll bring that up a little bit for those that might find this channel after being buried by YouTube and everything if they don't flag it. Jeez. Yeah, YouTube's a blast. Of course, you can't really find anything on YouTube anymore. So I guess Google is on its, I don't know, they're just phoning it in now. They've been phoning it in for quite some time now. It's getting worse and worse. It's like, there's anybody running the ship over there? Not much. Maybe Google is embracing the AI where they just have AI employees, just AI running the ship, which would make sense for something like that. But it's not going to be ran very well, though. It's not being ran that well now, let alone in the future. Yeah, it's not looking too good. But yeah, it's happened. The lunar eclipse energies. Once I go into Matthew Perry's energy, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into, but yeah, his soul was hurt. Probably childhood energies. Of course, who hasn't been through that? He just can't seem to. Part of it, I think he likes people feeling sorry for him, which is kind of sad, actually. I guess he liked the attention, kind of like the kid that just cries all the time in school, something like that. So that's the vibe I'm getting. That's pretty much what he did the rest of his life. Man, he could have turned that all around. He could have been one of the, like a Robin Williams type of comedian energy. Of course, comedians do have a dark side. So, and obviously he could not battle his. Yeah, Bill Murray has a pretty good dark side, but a cut deep dark side. But he's lasted a long time. I imagine Bill Murray's come to times that are similar to Robin Williams too. Like you just want to just end it all, and he hasn't been there anyway. But Matthew, I don't know. That could have. It was probably. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but it's probably of his own doing. Let's put it that way. But yeah, ever since the show he was on, Friends, yeah, it's been kind of downhill ever since then. So, of course, send your prayers to them, and of course, the Middle East. Yeah, that's a mess. Oh, it's the Bible Belt, the original version, and they say it's been going on for 75 years, but I don't know. It's been going on for thousands of years. It's just yeah, it's just a hotbed. It just is. So the Halloween energies. I forgot about all this. Hopefully, I remember. I got another one for Monday. Let's see if I remember. But this one's the Clown Realms. Jeez, that's fun. Yeah, you have Ronald McDonald. Yeah, clowns can be very friendly and also extremely creepy. That's similar to the demonic realms. Once again, you get the positive, friendly clowns, but it is a little bit of a shady energy around them, even if it is more of a positive energy. It's just the darkness within them they have to experience. I don't know. Some just enjoy that realm. It's just because it's like false friendliness. But once again, there are true nice ones out there. I guess the sad clowns, the ones that are the nice ones, but there are nice ones out there. It is a creepy. It's so creepy though. So, and Ronald McDonald is because they're trying to attract kids, and I mean I believe in the beginning of McDonald's it was very innocent, and then became corporate and became demonic. So, yeah, and McDonald. I mean, I did an Archon thing about Ronald McDonald a while back. Yeah, that's one of the few channels I do remember. Yeah, he's he's doing his own magic on people and everything. It's not just kids; he does magic on everybody. So, God, can you imagine? Do a clearing on this stuff for sure. Jeez. Yeah. So it's happened. Give you a perspective of the clown realms. Let's just do that. But once again, do a clearing of this. Definitely recommend that. Lunar Eclipse. The clown energies. I think it's good to explore that, especially if you have kids. And it's like I said, I think like fairs and stuff, it should be all right. But yeah, it's good to be worried. And I mean, there should be fine. But anyway, I mean, the media is not exactly making clowns look too positive, but they're having fun with the dark side because it's definitely that. So yeah, you can be trapped in that realm forever too. Like the Joker energies, and that's a demonic being. In the Batman, Joker is definitely a demon being. Yeah, when actors play that role, yeah, you can get messed up. I definitely could see that. Yeah, because it's just a demon being. You're just having a blast. So he won't kill you. He just torture you. So, jeez. So, yeah. It'd be nice one day when the world's ready to explore those type of topics, but it's not quite there yet. Sort of, but not really. Okay. I think I got that right. All right. Still working on the artwork on this. As I've been talking to comment prep sessions. I have a scheduler. Yeah. We have a shop here. So, okay. All right. So we're going to the lunar eclipse. They might mention Matthew Perry, possibly. It definitely has many fans there, and just send if you want to help his energy, it's just good to send your prayers to him for sure, because I feel like he's just looking for drugs at this point. Well, what else are you gonna do when you're obsessed with it and fighting it, and it's like, oh whoa, you're gonna be wandering around with that. But yeah, he definitely can be healed. It's gonna take him a while though. Like I said, well, if yeah, like I said, like I feel like he needs his big drug push, or he just needs opium put, whatever it is that he's doing. He just needs the overload on it. And then when he's had enough of it, then he can finally let go of it and move on with himself. He'll probably be an angelic being once he gets his act together. He just, everybody has a dark side. You got to explore it. And he just did it publicly. That's all. Yeah, it's like you. One thing about actors, interesting, like they show their more attractive side. Like, here is me at my most beautiful side, but then they, to be a performer, is here's my ugly side, and make it public. That says a lot, And I would say that's a bravery to do that too. So even like some celebrities became homeless people, but I guess that's bravery. I don't know. I don't even care, but anyway. Oh, that's right. I heard about, what was it? Was it the time homeless people are time travelers? Isn't everybody a time traveler in their own way? Whatever. Whatever. I'm not going there. Okay, all right. We're going to the lunar energies, lunar eclipse frequencies. So yeah, it's good to just mind your mind the space that you're around for sure. Yeah, look out for crazy, because some people might lose their minds going through this transition. Might go into Monday also, or throughout the week possibly. So we're going to the new month also. It's not just the Halloween energies. So, all right, blessings. All right, jeez. All right, yeah. Remember, queer yourself if you need to. Yeah, it's good. Just jeez. Okay, all right, blessings. Greens, we have the lunar eclipse frequency. This is actually a time of forgiveness of yourself and others. Just forgiveness overall. This is cutting off all the timelines for a new timeline to increase, actually, for those of you that are ready for a change, but you're already in that change. You're already in that timeline of adjustment. You already know things are going to start moving. Others still have to wait. It's just the way it is, but it still can bring in a positive frequency overall. But yes, this is also a time of, going into your shadow if you must. It is Halloween, which is the shadow holiday, because of course the rituals, they've been going on throughout the month. Obviously throughout the year. You think actually Easter is probably one of your strongest ritual days due to the religious connections. It can be positive or negative. It can be both. Easter has many give away their power very easily on Easter because they feel like they're going to connect to the paradise realms, and some create those realms. A preacher, a pastor, a spiritual teacher, whoever it might be. And you can actually incarnate, after you pass, incarnate into their realm, depending on who you are. I mean, you'd be surprised. It's kind of like going to their streaming service or their news channel or their channel, their lifetime channel, whatever you want to call it. If your reality doesn't feel as interesting, yes, you go into someone else's. So, I mean, people are going to do that no matter what. We can say it, not say it. They're going to do it. They're going to do what they're going to do. Spirit beings are always looking for excitement, adventure, if they can't find it within themselves, but then they eventually go back to themselves. I mean, they get knowledge from others and go back to themselves and explore what they've found. Kind of like a squirrel that finds food and grabs it and runs off and then finds a corner and starts gnawing into it. It's kind of like that. But it goes onto trees and goes anywhere just to, goes into the unknown to find their food. And food is also knowledge. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But even on a spiritual level, many are going into their dark side. Maybe being misled just to see what it feels like, to see what knowledge this person that is misleading others, see what that's there. It's like there's knowledge there you're looking for whatever reason. And that's the one that's misleading everyone. Well, yes, they're just building up karma for themselves, and that's been going for a very, very long time. And they can also cycle into a collective. They can't handle their own karma and lose their identity. So, but most of you will keep your identity for the most part. You'd be surprised how many that have a huge following will lose their identity easily because of what what they're doing to society. So by damaging it. So of course it's up to the soul to heal that. As for Matthew Perry's energy, yes, he's lost. He's been lost for a very long time. So it gives you an idea what that looks like on the surface. Some deal with it quietly. So you're seeing a lost soul wander around. Yes, also being unhealthy physically helps you identify as going through something. As many do hide it. You'd be surprised how many out there, not celebrity or non-celebrity, it just really doesn't matter, how many just hide their inner doom. So it's not just lostness. Well, Matthew Perry, it's like, yes, life is not offering what he thought it would, so he feels like he's missing out on himself. He just feels like he kind of ruined his life a long time ago and just gave up. So he's not alone there. Once again, many are going through that on a personal manner, and some are here to turn that around quietly, which is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So, blessings. Greetings. We are the Archon Clown Realms, a neutral connection here for those that can handle it. Interesting, those that go see horror movies all the time, usually they have a lot of attachments and they're not about to let it go of those anytime soon. Yes, they allow parasite energy to take over their body. It's just, you gotta live once, as they say. Whereas the collective says, just do what we tell you to do. Yeah, it's be fascinating when humanity starts to realize how parasitic it's become. And as the Lord mentions, hiding. And yes, you can attract a lot of materialism. Many of you are rejecting material world to save your soul. Others are just getting started to not save their soul. Yes, you'd be surprised. But as for the clown frequencies, this is another form of manipulation. Yes, there is a lot of good clowns out there, of course, but there's few of them. The others are just conniving, narcissists, psychopathic energies. There's the good clowns. A lot of them are the comedians. Obviously, don't walk around with face paint, but some of them been through the clown realms. You can say that's where Bill Murray's been through. Yes, for sure. But survived it. Because sometimes the clown realms, you can't survive. You're just stuck there forever. Yes, everybody's playing a joke on you, whoopee cushions, throwing pies at you, and you're getting absolutely sick of it. Yes, it's like a dark entity realm, but not all clown beings are dark entities. Just sometimes you can get trapped in those dimensions, and you just don't want to be a part of, which is good. But it's the trickster realm. It's one of them at least. So, but yes, clowns can be harmless, of course, but the ones that aren't they don't like to show that they're dark, obviously, but they're the good ones. You can usually tell. Just go by your first impression, because they don't, you just have to trust your instincts, though. And why kids are involved with clown beings, well, just they have a dark side too, as you can see. And is the world ready for that one? It's like, yes, you might blame the parents for everything, but kids do have their own darkness that's not really understood. And yeah, they do things they should not be doing, especially with the whole teacher situation, relationships with teachers and all that. It's like, it's not just a teacher, it's the kid too. They have some kind of there's a warped way of looking at reality. So there's some energies there. As for the clown frequencies, yes, it doesn't like to show its darkness, but eventually we'll see. But once again, the probably the most dangerous clowns are the ones without the makeup. The ones that are, some of you experienced in your lives already, especially in romantic relationships, dealing with somebody, think you're dealing with someone sane, and ends up being somebody completely insane. So just like the red devil, the devil beings hide their appearance. The clowns is the same thing. So without the makeup, it's probably the worst. If they show their makeup and all that, that's a good thing. So, that one's a trickster being. But then again, there's some that look sinister and are actually nice. So, but then you have the clowns that no makeup. They're the ones acting all friendly, kind, and manipulative, and then they sink their teeth into you, and it's not funny at all. But for them, it's hilarious. So be careful, clown beings without any makeup. Once again, those are the worst ones out there.